Hello and welcome to another video of Zahner. This is Waqas Sadiq. I'm an application specialist and marketing manager here in Zahner. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the layout of the Zahner Analysis software. So let's get started. First of all, at the top left, we have a general layout containing menu bar and toolbar. In menu bar, we have file and edit menu and so on. And in the toolbar, we have different icons. We have icon for opening a file, for saving the file, to export in another format, and the settings. And then we have these two icons. These icons allow me to control my graph area. For example, the first icon allow me to produce a cursor or a label in my graph area. With the second icon, I can move my graph. With the third icon, which is the zoom icon, I can zoom into some part of my graph. And if I want to go back, I go to reset scaling. And now I'm back. The fourth icon allow me to read the x-axis and y-axis value at any point of my graph. These 5 icons we used in most of our work with the Zahner Analysis software. I will introduce you to the rest of these tool icons in the later videos. Here in evolution bar, we have different icons which allow us to characterize our impedance spectra, your cyclic voltammogram, your current potential curves, your Tafel slope. If you have characterized a solar cell and you want to measure the maximum power and fill factor, you can do that here. And I will discuss them in detail in other videos. In this video, we are gonna stick to the layout. First of all, here on the left side, we have a data source window. In this window, we see how many files are open in Zahner Analysis software. Right now, 2 files are open. I can see one cyclic voltammogram. If I want to see the both windows, then I can go to the second graph and click on it and drag it to the graph area. And now I have my second graph, which is also red, so I can change the color. And now I have 2 graphs. The area which I just used is this area, which shows me my graphs. Here you can change the color of your graphs which are in the graph area. You can give them points in spite of lines or lines with points. You can change the size of your line. You can make it thicker or thinner. You can also click on a graph and then click delete on your keyboard, and then the graph is gone. The next is plot preset. In plot preset, there are different options. There are different ways that you can see your graph. Right now we have a linear voltage, linear current graph. You can change it. You can see it voltage and current versus time. You can go to log of current versus voltage, and so on and so forth. In plot preset, we have 2 settings: plot presets and plot configuration. Here also you can change the way you want to have your graph. The log values, you can have the inversion values, and you can have the absolute values. So you can change them for any of x-axis or y-axis. Next, if you go to this toolbar, and then you right click with your mouse and go to the data view, you can see the data of your graph. If you have some artifact in your graph, let's say for example here you do not have 1.2 but 2 volts. Now there is 1 point which is here, and you want to remove this, right click with your mouse and then delete. And this way, if there is some artifact, let's say within here in your graph, you can eliminate them. Okay, that's one thing. Now we come to the toolbox window. This toolbox window you use when you are using these evolution icons. So for example, if I want to draw a baseline, then I have to go to new baseline, and then I can draw with my mouse a baseline. And this way, the toolbox gives you a window where you can use the parameters for the customization of different things here. Another example, if you want to measure the area under a peak, then you click on the integrate charge, and now in the toolbox there is further information which you have to provide to complete the integrate charge characterization. So toolbox is a window which you use to characterize your graph. Last but not least, I draw a baseline, and this baseline is shown here. If I have some cursor, that cursor will also be shown here, or if I have a label, that label will also be shown here. I can change the name of the label. So this was a very basic overview of the Zahner Analysis layout. I try to show you that what different part of the Zahner Analysis window do. In the future videos, I will talk more in detail about the Zahner Analysis software, what we could do with the Zahner Analysis software, and more specifically how we use and when we use these icons, which are the heart of the Zahner analysis software. So with this, I thank you for your attention and see you in the next video.